everyone, welcome back to another video. So I've been gone for a little while now. I usually try to upload a video each week. So today I wanted to just kind of check in and I guess do like a little bit of an update about where I am now. So today is April 11th, and then some of you know I really like looking at these little quotes every day. I'm actually really behind. Let's see. I'll go back and read those days that I missed. I missed like 10 days. The day this success is the sum of the small efforts repeated day in and day out. I think I can apply that. I choose like the ones that I want to apply, or not the ones that are too cheesy for me. Anyway, it's April 11th and I've had some kind of big changes in my life that I think I had to make just for my own sanity. I recently quit my job. It wasn't as bad in the beginning, but then just dealing with the anxiety of seeing clients that I knew when I was pregnant and knowing that the first thing they're gonna say to me when they see me is, "Hey, you're back from maternity leave. How's mom life? How's the baby?" Things like that. I was just getting so anxious every single day. Whenever I would have to work, I would wake up and literally stay at my house until like the very last minute, to where I knew I would be late for work. And usually I'm not like that. I show up early, I go and get food, you know. So I had a lot of anxiety just thinking, just with the thought of having to go to work. So that was really unhealthy for me, I think. Yeah, it was just really hard. I think I had kind of trained myself or practiced to be able to answer those questions without just breaking down every time, just because I knew that it's not possible to function that way or go to work like that. So I kind of just told myself, you know, just say to them, my son passed away, unfortunately, and explain it, and just try not to really think about it, because when I think about it is when I would start to, you know, almost break down. And there were some times where, you know, it was just a few of them. I mean, it would happen at least twice every single day. It would happen at least twice every single day. And yeah, there were just some days where I was like, oh my God, I just need a break, you know? And the work part of it was a good distraction for me to kind of just get out of the house and not be so depressed, you know? It was really good for me to be around my coworkers and things like that. Another thing too, I don't know if I mentioned it, but one of my coworkers and my friends is pregnant too, and I work right next to her, so it was also really hard for me to be there and, you know, have the clients come in and see her and be super excited for her and her baby and asking her when she's due and, you know, all these different things as a little boy or girl, which I love her. She deserves that, you know. I had that too with Braxton, so I want her to have that. But to me, it would just break my heart every time, because I remember, one, having those memories with Braxton, and then two, was just, how do I explain this? The feeling of, you know, everything's like exciting for her right now, but then if they ask me about my baby, it just turns like complete 180 and it's just a really sad story. I don't know if that makes sense. So that was something else that was really hard for me to deal with. And I'm so happy for my friend. I'm really excited for her and everything. But I think it was just the timing was too soon for me to be around that kind of environment. So, yeah, so I just decided, as much as I love my coworkers and I've worked there for so long, that it just wasn't healthy for me to be putting myself under that type of stress every single day. And the thing about it is, you know, I thought about it and I thought, am I being too sensitive? You know, do I just need to be a little bit more tough? But the good thing about social media is that I was able to talk to other stillbirth and lost moms, and actually a lot of them did the same thing. You know, it was too hard for them to go back to their old job. Lots of memories there. Some of their coworkers didn't know how to deal with the new version of them or them grieving and things like that. So I found, you know, it's normal. It was okay for me to quit that job, and I'm okay with that. I feel much better about that now. So, yeah, quitting my job has been the major change that's happened recently. And I started a new job also, so everything's going really well so far. I did find it easier to just tell my new coworkers up front what happened to me, just to avoid any, I guess, surprises in the future. And they're actually, all of them are really nice, and I have Braxton on my phone case here, so I always show it all. So they're really sweet. Sometimes they ask questions, which I actually prefer that instead of people just kind of like being awkward and quiet about it. I would much rather talk about Braxton. Obviously, that's all I do is talk about him. And they're sweet too. They're like, he was so cute. He's such a cute baby. So yeah, it's going really well so far. And I'm just glad that I don't have that anxiety every single morning, you know, of running into people that I knew at my old job. So that's pretty much the main thing that's been going on with me. I think the last time I saw you guys, it was my birthday. So since then, I've just been working a lot. I've been studying for my entrance exam for nursing school. I made it to the next phase, so hopefully I'm really nervous about it. We went to visit my parents a couple weeks ago also, so that was nice. And that was actually my first time seeing my niece and nephew since my baby shower, actually. My niece is 6 years old. My nephew is a little bit older. But I was just nervous about my niece maybe saying something and me not being able to handle it. And yeah, I think that's why I was a little bit nervous and afraid to see them for the longest time. But it was really nice to spend time with them. I had a moment with my niece. I was braiding her hair, and it was just me and her in the room. And she did ask about Braxton. She said, "How come I didn't get to see Braxton?" And immediately my heart just shattered, you know. And I thought, okay, what do I tell her? You know, she's 6 years old. And I told her because Braxton went to heaven. And she said, "I know, but when you were in the doctor's, I think she meant like when we were in the hospital. She said, when you were in the doctor, how come I didn't get to see Braxton?" And I honestly, before that moment, I never thought of it. You know, everything happened so fast when we were in the hospital with Braxton. I never thought, like, my niece and my nephew are never going to be able to see him, you know? And that's like, I mean, they see pictures of him, but they never actually got to see him in person and hold him. So, yeah, that made me actually really sad because I never thought about it really until then. And definitely when we were in the hospital, it wasn't something that I thought of, you know, because Braxton had passed away already. I didn't think, oh, we need to call my niece. So that kind of just, you know, puts into perspective that so many people are affected by the loss, not just me, Jonathan, not just the parents, it's the grandparents, uncles, aunts, even siblings and cousins. I'm just glad that they know about him. And I'm glad that my niece talks about him openly also. That makes me really happy. So, I also wanted to say thank you. Recently, I don't know what happened, but I just saw all the subscribers keep going up and up. I was just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's insane. You know, when Braxton passed away, my biggest fear was people are going to forget him. You know, they're going to go on with their lives and people are going to just forget about my son. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to start my channel. So it just makes me feel so happy that so many of you love him and support me, and you're here for my journey and you're learning about stillbirth. That was my goal. That's my mission. So thank you so much for everyone, for all the nice comments, for all your support. There were a few weird comments, mean weird comments in a couple of my videos, but I know my channel's not for them. Obviously they've never gone through this, so and they're lucky, you know. And two, it was just like a few of them, but I look at all the moms who shared their stories, their stillbirth, SIDS, things like that, miscarriages, and I just feel so happy that my channel is a place where so many women feel comfortable sharing their stories and also raising awareness through their stories as well. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. I think usually YouTubers do like a giveaway or something once they hit a certain amount. So that's something that I've been talking to Jonathan about. And we're kind of want to plan something big. I think we're gonna hit like 40 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers. It's just insane. 40,000 people know about Braxton, and it's amazing to me, really. So thank you, everyone. Something else I wanted to say about my hospital bag video. So I filmed that video in, I think, October, and Braxton had just passed away a month before that. I had just recorded it, and I didn't share it anywhere. The first place I shared it, I uploaded it to YouTube, but I think I had like 100 subscribers or less at that time. Yeah, definitely less than 100. Because I remember when I got 100 subscribers, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You know, so now imagine I'm even more mind blown. But at the time, I really just put it on YouTube, and then I shared it with a support group on Facebook because I knew that they were all going to understand, you know. So I kind of felt like I was unpacking my bag with my other lost moms, you know. I wasn't doing it alone. But the thing is, that video is not only about me. If you just look at the comments of other moms saying, I lost my baby, I lost my son, I lost my daughter, they've all went through that too. So that was kind of, you know, my mindset behind the video, or things that happened to me after losing Braxton was, oh my gosh, there's all these things that we're going through and nobody has a clue about it. So that's just something that I wanted to say about my hospital bag video. It's not just me. I'm not the only one that had to go through that. There's thousands and thousands of parents who come back home and they have an empty nursery and the mother has a hospital bag. I know some moms don't even touch their bags for years, you know, because it's so hard. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That video is not only for me, it's representing what so many moms go through. And yeah, I'm just glad that, you know, so many people saw it, they took the time to watch it, and they're kind of aware of stillbirth now, because I know a lot of them didn't know about it before. And now, you know, if you know someone who lost their baby, that gives you an idea of, you know, just one thing that they have to go through after their loss. Okay, so this turned into a video of me just blabbing on for a long time. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of check in and let you guys know what's going on. I do plan to do more vlogs soon. If that's something you guys want to see, just like a weekly vlog, let me know. I'm kind of getting more comfortable. I'm like totally comfortable blabbing away in my house, but I'm getting more comfortable kind of talking out and like vlogging in public and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your sweet comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.